So today is June the 26th of the year 2021, and I was reading an article about, in regards to philosophy and cosmology, and I saw the phrase or the term meaningless universe. And speaking of meaningless universe, of course, as soon as I come out, the wind has to start blowing, so if the camera sounds like shit, well, not much I can do about it. But anyway, I think the universe has it out for me. The universe is trying to put a hit on me, because it's been trying to kill me for the past 35 years, and it hasn't been able to just yet, so I don't know. I think the universe is on to me. It's trying to kill me, but it can't. But anyway, so I'm reading this article about, just the cosmos, the universe, multiverse theory, and quantum mechanics, and all this shit. And it starts talking about the meaningless universe. And that term, that phrase, I never understood what that meant. I mean, if the universe is existing, as it sure as fuck seems like it is, and it does, I don't think the universe gives two shits whether humans are on this realm of existence or they're not. I really don't think the universe gives two shits if we're here, existing, doing pointless, robotic, Monday through Friday bullshit. I think the universe will be just fine without the third rock from the sun revolving around. Without the third rock from the sun, Mother Earth revolving around the sun. I think the universe will be just fine with or without us. I don't think the universe is relying on our existence in order for it to exist. I mean, come on. Quit that now! But, so yeah, I'm reading this article and it's talking about, it was, how was it saying? It was like 10 quotes that recognize humanity's quest for meaning in a meaningless universe. And, if the universe is meaningless, well then that would imply that the universe itself is conscious and sentient, right? Because one would have to assume, you know what they say when you assume, right? But one would have to assume the universe is conscious to begin with, because the only meaning in this corrupt, bankrupt world, the only meaning in this world comes through the things we attach meaning to. We're attaching meaning and value to these elements that exist on planet Earth. Now, if I have 10 pounds of gold and I have 10 pounds of copper, I think with or without our bias, we all know which one is of more value. We all know which element, when it comes to 10 pounds of copper, 10 pounds of gold, I think we know, if you have 3 cells in your brain, if you have 3 brain cells left in your skull bouncing around, I think we know which one is of more value, which one's more efficient, which one's more sustainable, and which one's a more rare element in the universe. And if you could choose a a wheelbarrow full of gold or a wheelbarrow full of copper? I mean, which one would you choose, right? So this whole thing about a meaningless universe, the only meaning in this world comes through the things that we attach meaning to. What's meaningful and important to me doesn't apply to everyone else, and vice versa. What's meaningful and what's important to you may not mean jack shit to me. I could give a fuck less of the things that you hold near and dear to your little black heart, and it goes both ways. So this whole, and I was enjoying the article. I was actually enjoying the article about the universe and multiverse theory and quantum mechanics. But then it goes on to this whole ego trip about the meaningless universe, and it's just like, here we go again. Fucking Uncle Gary, 2009, all over again. It's like, come on, Uncle Gary. Come on, in Mendham. You've been doing really good as of the year 2021 and forward. I've actually been enjoying your videos. You're not as hostile, you're not as angry, you're not as fucking pissed off and fuck this fucking fucktard. You're not going on your fucktard rampages anymore. And I actually find your videos enjoyable. But this article starts going off about the meaningless universe, and it started sounding really bitchy. The article, it started sounding really bitchy. It started sounding really moany and like, what's the point? Because when we all die, none of this is gonna matter, because nothing matters when you matter, and you're made out of matter when you're matter, so you don't really matter if you no longer matter, so none of this matters. Poor fucking me. Poor fucking me. Poor fucking me. The poor has to stop fucking me. Poor fucking me. Poor fucking me. Anyway. So yeah. I'm just playing, Uncle Gary. You know I love you. But anyway, yeah. All in all, what I'm trying to get at is that to say the universe is meaningless just sounds egotistical as fuck, is what I'm trying to say. You know, just don't let the ego brain speak for you every day of your fucking waking life. Just don't let the ego brain speak and think for you every day of your stupid fucking waking life, okay? There's more to living, there's more to being a conscious, sentient creature with warm blood coursing through your veins. There's more to life, and there's far more to discover. There's far more to enjoy when everything isn't always full of joy, and everything isn't always going your way. And life, unfortunately, there comes a point and a time where everybody just has to take a bite of the fucking shit sandwich, and that's just the way it is. It's just the way it is. Así es la vida. Life isn't fair. Sorry, Charlie. Así no es la vida, mijito. Ni modo. Ni fu ni fa. Para de chingar la madre y ya cállate el hocico, porque ya me estás fastidiando y me traes hasta la verga y ya cállate. Así no es la vida. Oh well, life isn't fair. Sorry, Charlie. Get over it. Get over it. If there's one phrase that I hear my mom utter to my father, I'm gonna use the default name because I don't want to dox my family, but I'm just gonna call him. I'm just gonna call him Pedro. The secret alias code name that I'm using for my pops. I'm just gonna call him Pedro. But if there's one phrase my mom utters the most, at least like 10 times a day. He's like, "Hi, Pedro, get over it." He's like, "Hi, Pedro, get over it. Get over it." "Hi, Pedro, get over it. Yeah, Pedro, get over it, yeah. Estás fastidiando, ya, get over it." But anyway, sorry, Charlie. Life isn't fair. Get over it. Pick up your big boy pants and stop pissing all over yourself. Just man the fuck up and just get on with your fucking life. Just man the fuck up and get on with your fucking life. I respect and support all 99 genders that are out on the planet Earth in the 21st century, but just man the fuck up and just get over it. But yeah, back to the pointless universe, or the meaningless universe, is it's just quite egotistical, right? I mean, there's an estimated of like 200 trillion, or is it it's like 200 billion in the observable universe. There's an estimated from 200 billion to 2 trillion galaxies, right? We're in this little fucking, this speck in the atmosphere that we've all agreed upon and calling it the Milky Way galaxy is one. It's one galaxy and easily, let's say, 500 billion galaxies. Now, the difference between a million and a billion, if you count to a million, it takes about 11.5 days. If you start from the number 1 until you reach 1 million, it'll take you about 11.5, 12 days. Now, if you count to 1 billion, if we're counting to 1 billion, guess how much it takes? Guess how long it takes? It takes 31.5 years, not 31 days, 31.5 fucking years to count to a billion. It's roughly 12 days to count to 1 million, and it's 31.5 years to count to 1 billion. That's the difference between a million and a billion. And you're telling me within 500 billion galaxies that this little third rock from the sun we've all agreed upon and calling Mother Earth, that this is the only planet that has and will ever harvest sentient, live, conscious beings? I mean, come on now. That's pretty that's egotistical as fuck, right? That's like, it's fucktarded, right? It's not retarded, it's fucktarded. I mean, I'm assuming you know the rough, simplistic nature of how percentages and odds and possibilities work, right? If the odds are 1 in a quadrillion planets, you'd assume that this one isn't the only one, or will ever only be the one to harvest live, living, breathing, sentient creatures that are aware of their own existence. But, hi, get over it.